My name is Carol Poole, and I'm at the Houston International Quilt Show in Houston. And this is my winning quilt for the 2017 Voices competition. The title of the competition was My Voice, and my voice is my Alzheimer's voice. When I made this quilt, I wanted to give the feeling of what it's like to have Alzheimer's. You start with such bright ideas, and all my life I've had well-formed ideas that I could execute and make happen. And then the Alzheimer's thing happened. And after that vortex of experiencing Alzheimer's, out the other side comes colors, but they're changed, and I'm changed from having experienced Alzheimer's. In the technique of making this quilt, it's 16 by 16, and I had to divide it down into 4-inch blocks. And when you divide it into 4-inch blocks, 4 by 4, you get the 16 blocks. And I worked on each individual 4-inch block until I got 4 of them. And then I sewed those together to another 4, and then another 4, and so on. To get the motion of this quilt, I used what's called seed stitching. The rules for seed stitching are: no stitch can be longer than a grain of rice, no stitch can touch each other, and no stitch can be alike the stitch next to it. It's perfect for me. I don't have to keep track of stitches. So negative space becomes important for this quilt. I burned fabric to simulate the holes in my memory of things that are gone, that are burned away, and I can't get them back. I layered these ideas, I call them, to get it so that you could see that these ideas are still there, I'm still here, but they're completely changed from having experienced this transition in my life. On the back, I made a label for it. Oh, let me hold it up a little higher. I made a label for it. And I used a GRC code, yes, GRC code, which is fabulous because you're incorporating old technology with the new technology of computers. So if you take a picture of this GRC code, you play it on your camera, and you will see me talking about this quilt. It's pretty fabulous technology. So I liked it for that as well. These quilts are going to be auctioned off as a fundraiser for the Quilt Alliance, the wonderful organization. And I'm hoping that this quilt will go to a memory care facility where it will find a good home.